So, how are you supporting the automotive industry in a broader sense?
So let me first introduce Safexpress to you. So that will give you a brief background. Safexpress is India's largest B2B logistics service provider.
Hmm.
We are a time-bound, time-definitive, door-to-door express company.
Hmm.
We cover more than 31,000 pin codes pan India, which virtually means every square inch of the country is
Hmm.
serviced by Safexpress.
Hmm.
We do door-to-door delivery for transportation of goods for various businesses.
Hmm.
We are a sector agnostic company, and hence we service all kind of product categories,
Hmm.
be it automotive, be it pharmaceutical,
Yeah.
be it healthcare, be it lifestyle or retail. We
Hmm.
kind of service everybody.
Hmm.
But within these product categories, automotive happens to be one of our largest categories. So
Absolutely.
more than about 25% of our business comes from automotive
Yeah.
supply chains.
Hmm.
Within these, there are two kinds of businesses that we kind of thrive upon.
Hmm.
One of them is upstream into OEs, which is ancillary supplies into OEs.
Yeah.
So if they were tier one, tier two, tier three suppliers into, say, an automobile manufacturer,
Yeah.
this is where Safexpress will pitch in, bringing in goods to up to the last mile and delivering it to the OE on their production chain
Hmm.
at the last minute, uh, just in time.
Hmm.
So that just in time thing, and there are various value additions before that,
Hmm.
including VMI and GIT and such. So all these things is what we do,
Hmm.
which will enable delivery to their production lines at
Yeah.
the last minute or at the right time. So that's one service.
Hmm.
And then there's a similar service we do downstream, which
Hmm.
is aftermarket business. So
Hmm.
a lot of these OEs support after sales service. So their
Hmm.
genuine parts movement across India.
Hmm.
So that's downstream, moving to thousands of pin codes across the country. That's something we do.
Yeah.
A lot of automotive component companies
Hmm.
also have a very large
Hmm.
aftermarket business.
Hmm.
We also thrive on that. A whole lot of those automotive component
Hmm.
companies also are our customers, where we provide distribution all over India. So
Hmm.
within these two domains of automotive component companies and OE companies, we have
Hmm.
a fair amount of distribution set up across the country.
Yeah.
This is all B2B,
Hmm.
either component companies supplying into OEs
Hmm.
or OEs and all component companies sending downstream to distributors or dealers or
Hmm.
wherever they want. So this is what it is all about. Uh, Automotive companies
Hmm.
by design or by default
Hmm.
uh, love consistency in
Hmm.
their supply chains.
Yeah.
They are notoriously renowned for
Hmm.
consistency in the supply chain, and allows them to plan their supply chain phenomenally well.
Yeah.
Safexpress is one of India's uh, most
Hmm.
reliable network,
Hmm.
and hence the dependence of these networks upon us is fairly
Hmm.
decent. That's what we do.
Okay. And what are the challenges that you're facing?
Challenges. So okay, within these supply
Hmm.
chains, there are there are while there is a fair amount of consistency in the supply chains of all OEs,
Hmm.
there is also uh, uh, some volatility
Hmm.
which is kind of very spontaneous.
Hmm.
For example,
Hmm.
uh, the most recent cases where this GST change has happened as of 3rd and 4th September,
Hmm.
but it is actually getting implemented on the 22nd September.
Hmm.
So for these about 18-20 days,
Yeah.
anyone who is trying to buy a car or an
Hmm.
automobile would say, fine, why not delay it by 20 days?
Absolutely.
But this 20-day delay as a consumer, by say a person like
Hmm.
you and me, would mean that upstream supply chain of production is going to change everything.
Hmm.
Because the car fellows is not going to make the cars,
Hmm.
and hence they are not going to take in the automotive components which have been actually made ready for them,
Yeah.
and also which are on road towards them.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, that pause
Hmm.
kind of shakes up the supply chain for everybody in between.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The only saving grace in this particular instance is that it is about 20 odd days
Yeah.
only, and hence it can be managed.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine if this were to be a case where a pause or a change or a switch was slightly longer, so
Yeah.
say 3 months,
Yeah.
so then everything would go, topsy turvy.
Yeah.
Uh, so uh, that switch or that change is the or so-called challenge
Yeah.
is something which is to be managed well, and that's where we thrive on, right?
Yeah.
That challenge gives us keep makes us stay in business, and
Absolutely.
allows us to do what we do
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. So, are you focusing on collaborating with more automotives?
So if you look at current Siam membership,
Yeah.
they're close to about 48 members, if I'm not wrong. More than 45 of them are already partners with Safexpress.
Yeah.
So as such, we are kind of very integral to supply chains of almost all automotive companies.
Yeah.
In automotive component manufacturers, also we have close to a few thousand automotive component manufacturers across the country who are using our services.
Yeah.
But yes, in terms of increasing our depth, in terms of increasing our breadth, in terms of how we service these people, laterally and horizontally, we continue to try and find more solutions which will fit these organizations better. There are some things which we are not able to do, which is not something we are specialist of. Things like, say, full truckload,
Yeah.
or captive fleet operation, which is some of those things is something that we don't do. But yeah, as an organization, we continue to expand our services to most of these portfolios.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Nice
Thank
talking.
you.